Today we're going to look at home inspections and what you should expect both as a buyer and a seller going through the process during escrow. So as a buyer, look, in all the hundreds of homes I've sold, I have never seen an inspection report come back with nothing on it. So as a home buyer, first-time home buyer, whatever it is, you need to expect things to be on it, some minor, some medium, some large, and work with your realtor and the inspector to kind of go through those items. So that way you're making sure you get the home, but also making sure you get a good home and you don't have a money pit, right? So there's some things involved in that. As a seller, I always recommend you get a seller's home inspection report prior to even going on the market. I recommend it for all my clients. Yes, it's a few $100s, but it's going to save you 10 times that through negotiations, because if there aren't things that align with the buyer's home inspection and your home inspection, you can overlap those things and say, guys, your inspector's trying to pull a fast one on us. This isn't really this based on our inspector, blah, 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 right? Great for negotiation tactics and leveraging to ensure that you're not getting taken for a bunch of money or retraded in the process of escrow and inspection. So both sides of that for you guys. So let's walk through the types of inspections you can get, and then how you can actually execute those and working with your powers that be, with your realtors and everybody else to get the deal done, get the home through escrow, get through the emotional roller coaster you're going to go through in buying or selling the home. So here we go. First and most, the general home inspection. This is going to be a 30, 40, 50 plus page report done by a general home inspector. Sometimes they're general contractors, sometimes they're not. I would recommend that they are CREA certified. You can look this up. Make sure your inspector that your realtor is recommending is CREA certified. There's certain processes and steps that they go through to ensure, a checklist as they're going through the home so things aren't messed. Right? It's a process these guys get CREA certified for. So very, very, very important. So that's a general home inspection. Now, after that inspection, the inspector may ask or recommend, look, here's some other inspections you may want to consider. Number one, sewer scope or a camera right on it based on the age of the home. If it's cast iron, ABS, whatever it is, they may recommend that based on what they're seeing if it's an older home. Roof. Based on what they're seeing on the roof, they may say, hey, get a roof specialist out here, take a look at these few items. I can't give you any more information on them. Get a specialist out here for that. Termite, whether you're in Southern California or other parts of the country, pest and termite, definitely important to have, so at least make sure the home's not getting eaten alive, right, with wood-destroying pest termites, or if there is issues, they can get fixed. So termite report. And then drainage. I always say there's really two things that are very expensive items to fix, and you want to make sure are not screwed up. Number one is structure, number two is water. Structure and water. Why? Because those are things behind the walls that you can't see that are very, very, very important to ensure that, look, the drainage off the property, making sure the foundation's not getting messed up, whether it's a raised foundation or slab on grade. So making sure they have rain gutters and drainage patterns away from the property and things are sloping away from the property, not towards it, right? Any general inspector, anybody's gonna tell you that. Other importance of the drainage, right? If anything kind of structural issues, and you can see this when you're typically walking through a property, whether you have separating drywall and corners, larger cracks than basically paint, tape cracks and stuff like that, but major stuff, and the general home inspector is going to be able to feel this, see if there's uneven flooring. Doesn't necessarily mean there's a structural issue, but they need to look at things based on if you're on a raised foundation or a slab on grade. So things to consider. So these are the types of reports. General CREA certified inspectors, you're going through it. Look, it's a roller coaster through escrow. The greatest realtors understand that sometimes the easiest thing to do is market the property, get it into escrow and get it going. The hardest thing, and what's most challenging for anyone, buyer or seller, is the emotional roller coaster that starts, right, once you enter escrow. Because that's really where the game is won or lost, and going through negotiations and working with the emotional process, as it is ranked in the top 3 most difficult things to do, but ensuring that you're getting the home, you're getting a good home, or you're selling your home, and the whole money and negotiations and emotional process that swings back and forth going through that. And a good realtor and the good realtors involved in the process will help kind of mitigate that to ensure the parties are as happy as possible once the deal is done. So I hope that makes sense. Go to our website, click on our links here, and if you have any questions, love to be a resource for you if you're looking to buy, sell, invest here in San Diego, California. Remember to like, subscribe, comment, share this video so we can get out to as many people as possible and we can be a resource. So take care. We'll talk to you soon.